Hey, this is Morgan Freeman. This show is gross and disgusting and should only be enjoyed by adults. Sick, perverted adults. Listener discretion is advised.
I have trouble speaking to women.
Come on, man, it's not that hard. Why don't you just try to practice first? Look, what about that girl right there? She's beautiful. Why don't you try talking to her?
Hello, I am Professor Psychotic. I'm making an egg with my DNA in my evil laboratory. I really thought that would work.
How? How could that ever work?
You're listening to the American Moron Entertainment Network.
I find it coarse and vulgar.
Yeah, that's about right, yeah. Is it?
And my microphone wasn't on.
You're louder than I am.
I'll
That's
turn that down.
There we go. Well, hey,
Hey, what's up, man?
look, it's just us.
It's like the old days.
Yeah, deal with it, folks. I know you pervs.
Let's see if I adjust that. That's a little better. Yeah.
Yeah, we were a little rushed.
Yeah. External things going on.
There's stuff, lots of stuff.
Anyway. Oh, look, I got the thing. It was the mute.
Nice.
What is going on?
Why is that so? What the hell just happened?
What was that?
I have no idea. All right, it's over with now. Anyhow, let me get out of here because it's too fucking bright, and I'll put this down, and there we go. How you doing? Hi.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Just trying to get the old comments to work.
Are they not? Oh yeah, I got to do that too, don't I?
See if I can get them on.
Here, yeah.
Oh, dude.
I had to go to work today.
Like physically in the building?
In the building.
What's
yeah.
going on with that?
I have training.
Oh. Did they give you a bra for that kind of training, or is that something
No, different kind of training.
Oh, sorry.
No, it was actually kind of weird, like, being dressed and everything, not just wearing a pair of shorts or something. It was
man.
It's kind of weird, but it was neat. It was weird. I was telling Kaylin and Bree, like, before I got here.
Kind of cool at the same time. I don't know, because I found, like, I go in 3 days a week now, sometimes 4. During COVID, when I went in occasionally, like once a week or whatever was going on, depending on the situation, I found it comforting in some way.
It was like, it's weird. I think you get this weird feeling that you're not really working.
Right.
And it's easier to just fuck around. Like, you're like, okay, let me put a movie on. While
I don't tend to do that.
I don't fuck around, but like,
I might have music on in the background, and just in case.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I've got too much to do to totally screw around.
That's
I'll just
what
put
I
something
found
on to
is,
listen to.
when you do that, if you I put something on the background, what inevitably happens is that's when 17 messages come through.
Yeah.
But more importantly is usually when I go to make my lunch, which I do at work too, or if I'm in the can. That's when everybody decides, hey, Adler, what's this, that, the other thing? And I'm like, oh my God, they think I'm fucking off.
Yeah.
And I'm in the can.
Well, hopefully nobody's at work with us listening to this, but I actually bought a thing. Like, we use Teams.
Yeah, we do too.
So, Teams, after about 5 minutes, it says you're away from your desk.
I know.
I got a thing. It's like 2 discs to keep turning and moves my mouse.
One of the guys I work with did that, and he's in the office.
Yeah, you told me about that. That's dickish. Like, I'm not fooling around. It's just kind of like a lot of times I work with like tax shit. So I'm sitting there like just trying to figure something out on a calculator, like looking at my notes and like.
Understood, dude.
And it's like
sometimes you have to concentrate.
And I just get tired of it, like timing out, and then the people I know who are fucking off.
I have it on my phone. Here it is. This is my work Teams thing.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that. I've actually got a work phone. Anyway.
We have to do that. Well, I don't know if it's a requirement, but I have to have that thing on there on my phone so I can keep up and figure out what's going on. And I don't want to get into too much detail about any of it.
Yeah, no.
Because people can misconstrue things, so it's fine.
Like, it's funny because like I was getting ready for a meeting because I do notes.
You got to do whatever.
No, it's not. I coach people on some stuff we do, and so I had to get ready for a meeting with the guy who coordinates that. I have to meet with him at least once a week, and I had I have to have the camera on, so I put the camera on. And everything's fine. And I had like a background. It was like a bar at the beach and everything. And like right on, like above me, I have like a microphone that above the two big, monitors like this.
Uh-huh.
And it's right in between. And I use that if I'm doing like stuff for the show or when I'm doing whatever. And there's a sombrero on the top. So I put the sombrero on my head. You saw the picture on Facebook probably.
I think I have.
And I took a snapshot and I sent it to myself and I put it on Facebook. And this guy from work's like, well, could you use your work time? And I was like, yeah, look at me fucking off for 4 or
You should've said,
5 whole seconds. I'm like, I'm sorry, I send you a text that's like, hey, the client called and they're fucking with me
But
about
meanwhile,
your shit.
He's paying
And-
attention to what you're doing.
Yeah, 5 hours later,
Good use of your time, sir, for just staring at my mug.
But I'm just usually just like, and then Caitlin will walk in and be like, oh, I'm sorry, you're home? Shit, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were there. But,
Yeah, man.
God.
It's
That reminds me, I got a call this week from someone.
What?
I got a call from somebody we know.
I don't know where you're going with this, but go ahead.
One of our the guests that have been on the show,
Okay.
an ice cream and cookie based person.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Something happened?
he's putting on an album.
Well, whatever it takes. Do you have any tidbits from?
I do.
Oh, you should play them.
You want them now or you want them later?
I think you should make people wait for that.
All right, we'll let them wait. But
So
yeah,
wow, this is the first Cookie Puss record,
yeah,
and you've
and
got some
my-
snippets.
guy is fucking angry, man.
Well, who didn't see that coming?
I
ever?
was like,
Have you listened when he's been on?
yeah.
I know you're generally quiet when he speaks.
Well, he doesn't like me interrupting him and stuff, and that's why I asked him, like, why are you bothering me with this? He told me to shut the fuck up. He didn't have your number.
Oh, well, that's by design.
Yeah, well, so yeah, so it's fairly grim. So later on, if you
I
want to
mean,
hear some
I'm
of
the
that-
one who doesn't get any work from the boardwalk lately. Oh, that's right. It's postseason.
Yeah, it's all over. It's over, Johnny.
Yeah. So I get some offers from MGM. Like I have an MGM credit card that I really don't use it much, but anymore. But occasionally they'll send you some offers for hotel rooms. So they recently at the Borgata, they converted one of the towers. It's called the MGM Tower now. Mm-hmm. So I said, well, let's see what they're offering. Guess how much one night on the weekend is in that tower?
1,100.
You're very close. It's like $700 and something for like the
Oh, it's
base.
only 7. That's shocking. That is shocking because you can get like one of those doo-wop, like a shitty doo-wop motel down in Wildwood for $700 a day.
That's
Or,
how
no,
much
that's a
is-
week. I'm sorry, it's a week. Sorry.
I just don't understand. I was
Whatever the market will bear.
Well, my bear is not marketing.
Well, that's why I never got into doing that kind of stuff. Like my parents would always go down to AC and
Well,
they'd
when
go
we
out to
do-
like Vegas all the time.
When we do Vegas, we do it very cheap, as I've told you. Although this last trip we did was not as cheap, but in the past, up until the last year, honestly, since about the end of last year, we were able to go to the Borgata and get a room comp or get a room for $89 or $59.
But you like paid in for that. Like my parents used to get that shit all
don't.
the time.
Like I use my credit card. That's how it works. So I'm not down there like throwing slots down. Like if Nance and I go,
but I think it matters. You're just there. I
if
mean,
we go to AC,
yeah.
if we put in $100 each into a machines over the course of the day and a half we're there, that's a lot.
Oh, I'd blow my brains out if I did that. No.
But listen, if I went to a show for the same time frame,
Yeah.
and this is something we enjoy, we would spend more than that.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like I go to a restaurant. Like I go out to.
You get points for going to their restaurants.
If I go out, like when we went to like City Works,
Yeah,
the 4 of us.
I remember that.
You had a sandwich. I had a sandwich. They each had an
I had
appetizer.
sliders that were sucky.
Yeah, and we each had 2 drinks,
Yeah,
and it was like what, $250?
it was ridiculous.
like I couldn't deal with that. Yo, what's up, Diego?
hey, Diego.
I couldn't deal with that. It's like I just Like I've gone to diners in like Royersford,
No, when
and the bill
Nance-
is like $80, and I'm like,
No.
what the fuck has happened?
When Nance and I go down there, if we go and we eat at a restaurant in the Borgata, we'll go to a nice restaurant there. The bill is commensurate with the food that you're getting. Honestly, we're not going to some shithole, and we have a good time, and it works.
Yeah.
Last time we went down to the Hard Rock, we have a membership thing there, and I think our room was like $69 for the night. No, we went in like February. We went to Council Oak Steak or whatever it's called in that place. We paid for it with the work I do for voiceovers, so to me that was a free meal.
Yeah. But it's like Fuego
And then
de
we went
Chao,
out and
like
hit
places like that.
hit on the machine. I don't go there.
Yeah, like
I went there once. It was terrible.
Yeah, I
For
went,
me, it
I
was
went there
terrible.
with work, and it was just like I went into a meat comb. I didn't know you had to flip that goddamn coaster over. I didn't know what was going on.
If I'm going to go somewhere like that, I'll go to Davio's.
Mm.
Nancy and I go there. We'll get hamburgers. Believe it or not.
No, yeah.
Sometimes we'll go. We will because the portions are fairly big at these places. We'll get a strip steak with a thing of mushrooms or baked potatoes or whatever and we have an
all dinner,
appetizer, and we're full. Like we don't eat like people that just got let loose.
Oh my
from
God!
the-
When I was at work today, everybody came from all around the country, so they're all staying at hotels and stuff around here, and they're all like asking questions like,
Italy, baby.
"When you went to this place, did they have like large portions?"
Some places do and
And
some don't.
But it's like they just want like I forget like Plaza Azteca. They were asking if the
Plaza
portions were-
Azteca has good
and,
portions.
Yeah, they're huge, and
Oh,
I'm just like,
man,
and I was
yeah.
getting sick just listening to it. Like, oh my God, how can you eat that much?
But Italy opened this past week, and
Yeah.
we're going to go check it out. Now we've been to the Italy in Vegas. There's one in New York. There's a bunch around the country. We had pizzas there, and their pizzas are excellent. I didn't eat at the regular restaurant. I don't know what that's like, but people are raving about it. If I worked at Maggiano's, I'd be a little nervous, but I'll let you know after we go. We're going to go check it out. I don't know when. Probably not this month because we are going to so many haunts this month. We're basically mortgaging the basement of the house to do it. So, this past weekend we went to Penhurst. The weekend before we went to, what was it called? Out in Lancaster.
Field of Screams.
Field of Screams. Penhurst was very good this year.
That's always good.
It's neat how they just change a few things and
Yeah, it's kind of what we do.
so it was good. Yeah, it is. There were some new animatronics, of course, and there was this one pumpkin thing outside. They have a pumpkin garden you walk through. I videoed it so I could show it to you, but I can't do it on the show. Which this thing was badass, man. And so at the end of the night, we got to the beer garden. They have a beer garden now.
Yeah.
Last year, the beer garden, you could go anywhere you wanted with your beer. This year, you're confined to a beer pen.
Oh, I hate that. It's
So
like
anyway,
the Upper Marion Fair all over
But
again.
it worked out pretty good. So what would happen was Nancy was waiting in line for me to get some funnel cake. Alex can't have any of that stuff because she has
Celiac. Yeah.
celiac disease. So I'm coming back and I'm ready to walk right through the beer garden thing and out into the main garden. And the security guy stops me and he goes, you can't go out there. And I'm like,
Did you say like, but I got a bunch of kids paying me $10 for a beer?
right. So we got into a little conversation and we started talking about how everything works and what goes on. And he was telling me like some of the stuff at Penhurst was purchased from movie sets. Like they bought stuff from like Universal or whoever.
Like
it was.
that weird thing they had where it just like rumbles out toward you. Like I don't remember
They
what.
had like 4 of those this year.
Yeah, like that's huge. I'd
They
love to
sell
do something
that
like that.
on that one site.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's $1,500 just for the scissor.
Oh yeah, fuck that. I made
Then
one
they
of
have
those
the
once.
ceiling ones that mount.
I actually made a thing where it launched a clown at you,
Yeah.
like on a scissor thing.
Well, that happened the
built
first
it.
time I came to your house and tried to use the bathroom.
No, that was just me. I was
Oh.
in there already. But no, we did a thing. We wanted to do a thing. We always spec it out. Like, all right, we want to do, like my friend, we did his basement and there was the heater room. He didn't want anybody in it. So we would put like chicken wire up. And I said, let's do something in there. Like, why don't we put a clown that jumps out, jabbers and laughs, and as it comes out, it pushes 2 body bags apart.
Nice.
And you know, of course, then like everybody looks at me like, well, how the fuck are we gonna do that? And I'm like, we need an air compressor, a screen door ram,
Yeah.
and I've got the air parts I'll get from work, and so we made this thing out of
That's
compressed
so
air, and
cool.
we used
I'm telling you, I said this to you this weekend.
yeah, it literally would jump forward, and when it jumped forward, it would pull the bags apart, and the clown hands were stuck to the bags. So it looked
they
like he
went
was
with
doing
it.
this,
Yeah.
and it would come out, and then there was a speaker that was turned off, and when everything happened, the speaker would click on, and it was a loop of a clown jabbering and laughing.
That's great.
So it would just scream. People were shitting themselves.
Of course they were.
But it was a pain in the ass to do the air thing because the whole party, it was leaking. And I'm trying to fix it. Some weird goth chick comes up like, I know what to do. I'm like, I built the fucking thing. Go away.
Yeah.
Lots of duct tape. But
So, so this weekend we are going to Jason's Woods. Mike's band, Midhaven, is playing at Jason's Woods this Saturday night.
nice.
So we're going to go. We're going to do the haunted house, and in between we're going to watch the band. And we go so fast that we'll be done by 8:30 at the latest. They're playing till like 10 or 11. So we're going to watch them play. You can go on their page on Facebook and check it out. And they have the guitar player who used to be in Breaker is their new guitar player.
Oh,
Tegan.
Deegan, yeah.
So that's cool. I'm excited about that. Yeah. So
Very cool.
I mean, I'm not playing this weekend. We're not playing until next
How was
weekend.
the Wonder Tower?
That was fucking great.
It looked really nice. It looked really badass.
It was a good time. It was a really good time. All the bands sounded good. Mid Sentence was excellent. Rat Rod was Rat Rod, except they have a new singer, which is not new. He's been with them now almost a year and a half, and he's spectacular. Instinct had a very good night. And then Studweiser was what Studweiser does. They were great.
Very cool.
And it was a great time, and everybody had a good time. I can't say enough about it. It was a great turnout. The dollars and cents equaled out very well. I'm pleased with that. All in all, it was a good time, and went to Screwballs afterward. Mike Greer was playing, hung out there for a little bit, and then I went home and went to bed. And the next morning I had to go down to the house in Maryland and take care of business down there, and then shot back home after that, took a quick shower, and went to Penhurst. So it was
Jesus Christ.
around it. And then Sunday, got up, did some chores around the house, mostly Nancy. I was doing internet work. And we went and watched the game at my son's house. And for the last 3 minutes of the game, I paced and cursed and flipped out in front of all of his family was there. And I was losing my mind.
I mean, it had to happen.
I'm just fed up with, first of all, it's bad when Troy Aikman comes out today and says that the Eagles got ripped off. That was pass interference like nobody's business. I don't know what the fuck was going on there.
Yeah.
Anywho, I was very angry. I the whole game I was on edge, and I go through this. Mid-season usually. We're only a third of the way through. I question my sanity for spending every Sunday or this Thursday night doing this to myself.
I saw a thing come across Facebook a couple of times. Like, in a few more days, it will be the time of year where a hockey team determines my mood for the rest of the week.
Thank God I never like I was into hockey when I was a kid.
Hey, John.
And hello, John. And that dispersed after, I was probably 6th or 7th grade. I stopped with the Flyers. There was a small period of time when Lindros was with them, and it was a little exciting, But, it didn't happen. Phillies, every year when you get around the playoffs, I'm always all in. If the Sixers get into playoffs, I'm all in.
Yeah, I don't care about the Sixers at all.
But football, I'm in for the whole season.
I gave up on them when I was literally in 1972 because I got tired of caring. And then, I was
Stop
always
being a Karen.
Well, no, it was not. It was just I got tired of them losing all the time.
Well,
and like getting
yeah.
but I was always in the Flyers, but the Flyers always were contenders. They always did well.
Yeah, they were a strong team.
They got,
for a
but there
long
is,
time.
I honestly have always thought this, and it sounds like, it sounds like I'm just being a dick, and we all sound like this, but I really think there's a bias against Philly in a lot of leagues because
It feels like that.
Because-
it certainly feels that way.
it's, you could, no matter how bad Philly teams do, they've got a following. Fucking Pittsburgh, and let's just go with the Penguins. Every time the Penguins go on a losing streak, and they do, they threaten to leave the town. Everybody, they're going to sell the team, fuck everything. And then magically out of nowhere, they come in last place and get the first draft pick on a year when there's a spectacular person.
Then how come it's not that way for Green Bay? Because Green Bay.
But hang on a second.
no
The
matter
Flyers
what-
came in last once, and then they went to, oh, now it's a lottery. You don't just get it.
Yeah.
And oh, whoops. The Blackhawks get the first pick. And the first pick comes along in the playoffs and beats the Flyers in overtime and takes the cup. I mean, like, it's just like, this is bullshit. It's like, just throw us a fucking bone once in a while. Like the Eagles, like when the Phillies and the Eagles, they have been winning decently recently, and the Sixers have their
They're
moments.
legit. They're legit teams. There's
They have to fucking rule the league to win. I mean, just absolutely kick the shit out of the league to win.
yeah.
Whereas like the Flyers, it doesn't matter. They could be the best team in the league, and somehow they choke at the end.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Phillies right now.
It's a little difficult to watch.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I sometimes just can't deal with it. Like, I just try not to even watch this stuff because it makes me crazy. I always thought I was going to be dead during the NHL playoffs. Just sitting in a chair, dead.
So
Mind exploded.
That's me now for every single Eagles game, and I'm like, how did this happen to me?
Because they won.
So I was joking. So here. Well, they joked. In essence, that started, in 2017, right, when they won the first Super Bowl.
Yeah, and they won that, and you were extremely excited because your dad would have loved
my
that.
dad. My dad would have just.
And now it's like it doesn't happen, or it comes close, and then they choke, or they get it fucked away, and it's like, here's what we need for now. I'm sorry.
Sure, it's fine.
So we're gonna do this real quick. So this is fun. It's Nosferatu Double Red IPA
That's
from Great Lakes
appropriate.
Brewing Company. And I usually don't like IPAs, but I do like red IPAs. So if anybody has a problem with that, you go fuck right off. Oh, I just love everything about this already.
I can smell the IPA from here.
Oh yeah, there it is. Jeez Louise, look at that. That's some dark red shit.
It's very bitter. I like the secondary flavor, though. It's very caramely.
Ooh, that is really, really, really. Oh, it's because it's a double IPA. But no, that's kind of nice.
The
It's
secondary
got
flavors. So
it's got a
the
sweet
primary,
cherry back end. doesn't it?
That'll wear off, and I won't care.
No, it's like kind of like cherry. Oh, look at that.
I'm getting those cherry notes, brother. good.
Roasty red double IPA with a frightfully delectable hop. But yeah, I think 8%. Oh shit, I should have read that.
Nice. And great metal decoration, dude.
Yeah, neat. I'm
Very
keeping this
nice.
can. This is cool.
Yeah.
So Nosferatu double red IPA from Great Lakes Brewing. They have every beer they have is amazing.
7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
All right.
After I have more, I might be like.
I'm gonna give it a minute because that was. I really like this. This is like Red Coat. It's not as good as Red Coat Red from Valley Forge, but it's very similar. But it's a lot sweeter.
It's very good. Very good. Jim Naffis.
I am digging it. Yeah.
Jim says we're not on Facebook.
Well, I think we are.
He says we're not. Jim, I saw your story about your friend's son's Trans Am. That was infuriating today. Now, I saw the other one when it got stolen. For those that don't know, Jim is a good friend of the show. His son's car was in a lot. He's in a deployment somewhere. He's serving our country.
We're running, dude.
And somebody broke into this lot where his car was, and he had a van there as well. And the van was connected to the Trans Am, and they stole both. mean, you know, what kind? Now, I don't know if it's posted on the place. Maybe people don't know, but it doesn't make a difference. But think about that when you're doing it, something stupid, you fuck. You took a car from a guy who's serving our country.
Yeah.
You took his car and his van. He's off protecting your fucking rights.
Yeah.
And
Assholes
you
don't
stole
care.
his car. So they found the carcass of the car today. It was in really good shape, this Trans Am. It was probably about I'm going to guess somewhere around a 2000, maybe a 99. And all that was left was the shell. It's just,
I want that the car protection system from RoboCop 2, where you go up and it just shocks you and burns your ass to death.
Yeah.
And the guy comes out and he goes, and it won't drain your battery.
I'll tell you what, though. Where there's a will, there's a thief.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll find a way.
Well, I mean, like, I think a lot of the horror around computers and identity theft is because there are kids out there just fucking around.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, and then there are also kids in, like, you know, the Ivory Coast in a internet cafe with 5, Cadillacs who've never gone to school that are just, sending stuff
Ain't
about
that
stuff.
the truth,
What did you
brother?
rent? What did you want this? An 8 or 7.5? What was it?
A 7.5, yeah.
7.5? I'm doing an 8.
Yeah, Jim, here it is. He's showing a picture of it. It's showing, maybe it's on YouTube. Somewhere we're not broadcasting.
We're on YouTube and we are on Facebook.
I don't know.
Everything
I
seems
see
to be
it.
working.
Okay. Sometimes your own server is your own worst enemy.
Yeah, 5 people watching over on YouTube. And
Oh,
hey,
the-
all you
definitely
YouTube
gonna
folks,
make-
say hello.
We're going to make negative sense tonight.
Yeah.
So, despite the fact that I was very busy this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
I decided to indulge myself in an experiment early in the morning. I think it was Sunday. So I've had a guitar. I bought a guitar up in Maine way back when in 2010. I bought this Heritage Les Paul. Heritage is the company that took over the building where Gibson used to be. It's all the former luthiers that worked there. A bunch of them. I don't want to say all of them because, so the company decided they were going to move to Nashville. And they gave buyout deals to everybody who wanted to move to Nashville. And a bunch of the guys just said, no, I'm not fucking moving. My family's here. I got kids here, whatever. And a bunch of these guys started up a company in the old building using a lot of the same tooling machines that Gibson used for a millennia. I don't know, like 50, 60 years. That's not a millennia. But anyway, so they start building guitars, and they named the company Heritage.
We're working on Facebook. That's why I was paying attention to
Okay.
you. So it looks like it's okay. I don't know what's going on.
So I bought one of these guitars, and somebody had switched the pickups out. If you're a guitar player, you'll know what I'm talking about. They'd put some DiMarzios in, which is kind of a bummer. I really wanted to have the stock pickups, blah, blah, blah. So I played the guitar a couple times over the years. I bought it to kind of be like maybe an investment piece. And the guitar's a dog. And I'm like, this thing it's a beautiful guitar to look at. It plays well, but it just doesn't have the oomph, right? So I'm thinking about some stuff, and I remember that Mark and I made a pickup swap at one point. I gave him a really cool Gibson T-top pickup from the 70s, they're like worth decent money. He gave me 2 Seymour Duncan distortion pedals from the early 80s or late 80s. I'm not sure where they're from, but they're called DDJs. The J is Duncan Distortion, and J is the name of the lady who wound them. And apparently she was a prolific pickup winder. There are people that are like, yes, they hand wind these things. So I put a Duncan Distortion in this guitar. And I plugged it in last night, Sunday night. And I sat there and my jaw dropped.
You fixed it.
It sounds so good. Now I have a grounding issue. I have to redo some of the wiring, but this thing sounds like my 78 Les Paul. And I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know, like, this is like
Get
joy.
naked and play it.
The joy I felt when this thing started playing, I could not believe it. Like it just cuts. It's got full body
Thin
tone.
neck too, isn't it?
It's not. It's a fairly thick neck.
I can't. Oh, okay.
It's a little girthy.
It's the shine. It's a goddamn shiny.
Well, I think the white binding makes it look thinner.
No. There's like
Feel it.
there's a
It's-
glare back here.
She's got some girth,
Yeah, there's.
but it's a
glare back here.
comfortable
Let's see.
girth. So that's what my first wife said. No, it's comfortable. It's a comfortable feeling neck. You know, I don't know. Anyway, whatever. I'm just so fucking happy, dude. I've been telling everybody about this. I'm so excited.
Nice. It's cool, man. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah. I mean, it's always fun when you find something that's really badass.
And I found some scratches in it that were there when I bought it that I didn't know were there, and I'm like, oh, this might justify taking her
yeah,
out.
you gotta take it out. Yeah, nobody's gonna go.
So I don't know. This now the problem is
Somebody's got to make a lock for guitars.
as
when
I've
they go out.
gotten older, I have arthritis in my thumb,
Arthritis.
and I have a little bit of a hard time getting to the upper reaches up here without. What happens is I start to get a little
chunky
pain in there.
Yeah.
I can do it, but it hurts. So that's why I play a lot of Strats these days. So, and it doesn't have the whammy bar, but we can work around that. But I can't wait. I'm gonna finalize this guitar this weekend. Get her up to snuff.
That's pretty.
She's a cool guitar, and it's funny how that happens. So, like, I'll tell you a story. The guitar directly behind you, I had for almost 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I did nothing with it. When Old School started up, I started playing it in the band, and it became my number one guitar for probably 10 years. And then I was scared it started to go up in value, and I started getting nervous about taking it out, so I started playing my Mexican Strat, which is the one that says Instinct on it. It's not in here. Oh, it's over there.
Oh, gotcha.
And that became new number one because it was a $500 guitar at the time, and what I put into it financially.
You have to get like a locking cabinet.
Oh, we
on
got
stage.
to talk about this too.
Yeah.
So Jim Naffis just brought up the fact that Rush is going on tour. Yep. Jim, I was a little down on the idea when I first read it, and then I looked up the drummer, and I listened to the way that this woman plays the drums. And I shut my eyes, and I don't know, like, she's not playing Rush tunes, but she is a very competent drummer.
Yeah, she's good. I
She
the
is.
same thing. I'm like,
Oh
I
my
gotta hear
God.
Her. Yeah, she's good.
So now I want to, now I'm all excited. I want to go see her play with them.
I gotta ask Caitlin. She's a big.
But
Rush
there's
fan.
only 11 shows.
Hmm.
And they're doing 2 shows at
And
Madison
the
Square
closest
Garden.
one I was gonna say closest one, Vancouver or
It's
something.
Madison Square Garden. I imagine the tickets are going to be probably $1,000 to bleed your nose out.
Why? I mean, just why?
So I can wait for the DVD. But there really is nothing like sitting in front of a band or being in
There's
a room.
not, but I mean, I remember being a kid and like $50 was too much.
My first Kiss concert was $9.75.
Yeah, I mean, I remember most concerts were around at like really good, like I'm talking like all day things, like jams were like $30.
Yeah, those were the.
I mean, I'm not trying to sound like an old fart or anything, but it's just, like a friend of mine went down to we have a trade show every year, and he went down to New Orleans a couple of years ago, and I think they saw Taylor Swift. Now I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan, just not
No.
into that kind of music.
Whoops.
It's nothing,
Sorry.
Don't read into it politically. I really couldn't.
No.
care less.
It's not my cup of tea, but I respect the
Yeah,
success she's
But
had.
it was like him, his wife, and his daughter went to the show, and the tickets were like $1,000 each.
See, that's
Like, why?
it's because of demand.
Buy a fucking car.
You can buy $1,000 car.
You put a hell of a down payment on a little piece of shit car for your. I don't know, but I mean, it just.
I got the '94 Schnitzel.
Yeah, got that 78 Vega. Years ago you said something out of Vega, and I'm like, I haven't seen one of those in years. At least every 3 months, I've run into a Vegas, and she said,
Really?
Yes.
So I watched this guy. He does a show called Curious Cars. He's on YouTube. He hasn't been doing much lately, but he had a Pinto that he put like I don't know. It was a very large Ford engine in. I don't want to say what it is because
Tear it in half.
it wasn't a 351. It was bigger, and it had a blower on it. if I'm not mistaken. But it's a badass car.
That's like this one
He
from.
auctioned it off. What's that, an AMC Pacer?
It's a Pacer from Pimp My Ride.
We have a guy across the street I call AMC Pacer.
That guy?
I call him AMC Pacer
Ugh,
because he paces.
I can't even get that. But yeah, I mean the inside. I mean, yeah, there's better images of it, but like. I was watching them do this, and I'm like, I want a Pacer.
That's horrific.
The outside is kind of horrible. I don't
Sorry,
remember
man.
the paint job. The inside was kind of cool.
So I wonder, Jim just sent me, Jim Nafis, he sent me some video. I'm wondering if we can get away with playing this without getting dinged.
What is it?
It's Anika. Joby's back. Her name's Anika Niles. I'm going to try and find the video I found because it's really not copyrighted type material.
As long as she's just playing a cover of something.
And also, Jim sent me a clipping page from like the Daily News or something like that back when they had bands at every club. It's so cool. I saw it earlier today. Let me see if I can find this. I'm going to go to YouTube because I watched this video 3 times in the last 2 days. I just watched another video before I came on the air. The guy who does all the band reviews. I can't think of his name. He was talking about her. Everybody's talking about her. This woman she's a stout player, man. That's not the one.
Oh, she's fat?
No, she's German.
Oh, yeah, I know in German could be
Oh, here
fat
it is.
or evil.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get this to work. Listen to the timing changes she does if this works. And what drummer do you hear as she plays? This is before she's in Rush. She was playing for Jeff Beck.
The synth is kind of killing it.
Don't listen to the drumming and the signature changes. I hear Neil in her playing, clearly influenced by him. She's going to do justice to this.
Yeah, she's going to do a good job.
Because, for months and months, actually years, people spoke about, Mike Portnoy, Mike Mangini, being the ones that should take the crown, if you will. But I love Mike Portnoy. He's a great drummer, but he doesn't play like Neil at all. It's sort of like putting Joe Satriani in to do Van Halen, which happened.
Yeah.
And
it's like he's a great guitar player.
he's a great guitar player, but it's not the right guy. Yeah. There's a lot of guys that can do Eddie Van Halen really, really, really well.
Well, like the Australian guy who could be Han Solo and wasn't.
Dude. I'll even go as far as...
That would have saved that piece of shit movie.
Oh, I agree. It would have made it that much better. Mm-hmm. So there's a guy who he took up the realm of Ace Frehley. His name's Tommy Thayer, and he's an Ace Frehley impersonator. He wasn't, he was a bona fide rock star in the B level at one point, but he does a really good job of emulating what Ace Frehley does. Does he sound like Ace? Yes. Does he sound completely like Ace? No. He's not Ace. Nobody's Ace but Ace. But it's close enough. There's guys that are better at doing it, but it's close enough so that the average fan can go, hey, this is good.
Yeah.
And they can do a show and not worry about a guy falling off the stage or whatever's going to happen. So that's why they picked him.
Or just go off on a tangent
now in this
that no one
scenario,
understands.
well, in this scenario, I think they've chosen a drummer that is on par. She's not Neil. Niels has his own
Yeah,
style,
he's got a penis.
but she is on par, technically speaking, and proficient as a musician. And I think it's a wonderful decision, and I think it's great because there's no reason why they shouldn't be touring Geddy Lee and Alex. They should be out there doing it. I want to appreciate their music, and I'm hoping that these 11 dates are just the introduction to
I think
what's
they're just wanting
they want to see how it feels.
Yeah, get their feet wet. And
They
see.
said the first couple rehearsals. I watched an interview with them today when I got home from work. The first couple rehearsals were eye opening. They're like, "Oh, we're still able to do this."
Hey,
like
we
they haven't.
seem relevant.
So, and I think they did that. They were at some concert a couple years ago. They got up and a bunch of guys played. Whatever happened there. It was good. It wasn't great. So
Just drag the guys from
Listen.
Trailer Park Boys out. You have some fun.
I'm in. If they come to Philly, I'm gonna go. If they extend the tour and whatnot. Conversely, and I'm sorry to the people that like him, the guy that Maiden picked. I watched a couple clips from a couple shows he did, and I know it was the first couple shows, and maybe he's getting his rust filed off or whatever, but no, 100% no. I know he's played with Steve Harris and his band, and he's a great drummer. He is a great drummer. He was in a big band, The Fix or something, like in the 80s.
Yeah, that's totally different kind of band. Though.
Whether it is or not, you don't. Sometimes you don't pick where you end up, but you can be a proficient player who can do a whole lot more, and you play in a band that limits you to where you are. Okay, my point is that he can play live. He's a good drummer. But I listened to clips of them with him, and he is a meat and potatoes drummer. Nico is a flashy. He's like Neil Peart in the metal realm. Yeah. Nico. Now, obviously, Nico can't. Nico had a stroke. He's realized his position as a player and made the wise decision of stepping back. I think he might record with them.
Yeah, Rick Allen's like, get out and play.
Well, he was young enough to make that decision and able to do it, right? Mm-hmm. So I applauded that when it happened. But man, just
No.
wow.
No, I haven't seen it.
But Maiden,
Heard it.
I'm sorry, I just don't. Don't.
That sucks.
See, and Joby says if they picked her, there's a reason, and he's right because they wouldn't do it. They are not there for the buck. They're not there to
fame.
prove anything. They're doing this for them. Now,
Hey, Tom.
they're going to do it on a grand scale. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
If you're having fun, go do it. If it works, it's just don't go out and embarrass yourself and ruin
Exactly.
it for everybody.
What do they got? Like 10 years left to do the way they play is very demanding.
Mm-hmm.
Very demanding. And there's a point where you reach a point where you physically can't do it. Now, Les Paul, God bless him. He was able to do it. I mean, I don't know if you ever watched Les Paul play guitar. That guy was a fucking insane guitar player.
I remember watching him when he was like old as shit too, and he's just
Still ripping.
on that God, what was it? There was that documentary about guitars the guy from The Tonight Show did, I think, years ago. I think it was for Saturday Night Live.
Buddy Rich or you?
No, the guy with the long blonde hair. I can't remember what it had.
Animal.
Was it him? I can't remember. But anyway, not that guy. No. I'm thinking of some. Fuck, was it? I can't think. But and they brought Les Paul, and he just like and he just starts playing. It's like effortless.
He's the original shredder.
Yeah, he just goes crazy, and it's like doesn't even break a sweat. It's like okay, that seems pretty cool.
Oh my God, my grandfather was the biggest Les Paul fan, and he never had the money to buy a Les Paul. We have some Guild guitars my grandpa had. He had a Guild D25 and a T50. And unfortunately, my grandfather passed when I got the first Les Paul that I ever owned. I still have it. And I just think he would have been so happy. Now, he helped me get my first guitar, which was my first real guitar. I had a Hondo, which was a piece of garbage, but it was a good guitar. It worked enough, But my first real guitar was a Gibson S1. A Gibson S1 is basically a Flying V.
Thank you, Tom. Thank
meets
you.
a Les Paul body with Stratocaster pickups. It was the most bizarre, freaked out thing you ever saw in your life. But my grandfather picked it out because to him, it was a derivative of what Les Paul would have used. And if he was going to buy me a guitar, that's what it had to be. It had to be a derivative of a Les Paul in some way. And, did I want a Les Paul? Sure. I grew up on Ace Frehley. I wanted to have a Sunburst Les Paul,
I thought, weirdly enough, I think the first time I met you, you were wearing a Fender T-shirt.
Yeah, I play a lot of Fender.
And we were walking away, and I was like, weird. And Bree's like, why? I'm like, I thought he'd be wearing a Les Paul shirt. And that's like the stupidest fucking thing to think.
It's not.
But
it's not. I mean, when you see me out live, I play a Strat because my thumb. It's the guitar that
I like Strats. I don't even play really.
It's
I just
comfortable.
Fuck around with it. They're comfortable
I'm
guitars.
old and my hands don't move the way they used to. So it's the guitar that I go to that works most efficiently for the limited movement that I have in my hand that's left. I'm 58 years old, going on 59. It's just
Not
a fact of life. It's what it is. But the sound of a Les Paul is what I prefer. I prefer it's a big sounding guitar. It's got a rich tone, and I just prefer that.
But it's
now,
heavy and clunky.
I don't care about the weight. The weight doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. Weight has never bothered me on a guitar, ever in my whole life. Put me on stage for 3 hours, I don't care. That's not the problem. The problem is dexterity.
Dicks.
And dicks.
Yeah, I don't like dicks.
Dick in the front row. But, my thumb hurts today. It hurts. I haven't played guitar in 2 days since Sunday night when I was playing the guitar. No, I played it last night. Damn it.
Oh, well.
But my thumb hurts, and I need another cortisone shot to keep this thing rolling.
Not doing that.
So, I appreciate, Jim, that you sent me another video. I probably already got dinged for the one I put up, so I know yours doesn't have the copyright, but anyway. Thank you, Tom. I don't.
The other Tom.
Tom Atkins is saying he says he has more guitars, but mine are way better. Better is in the eye of the beholder. I'm not being serious about this.
And all the shitty ones are over there.
There are a lot of shitty guitars in this room. Eddie Van Halen took a piece of shit, and what would have been considered a piece of shit at the time,
Made it famous.
and he made a guitar that became infamous, and the tonality of that, which some people would have looked down on, ooh, that's a piece of. It became the blueprint for how guitars were built.
And he cried all the way to the bank and then came home and banged Valerie Bertinelli.
He did, and then he was still never happy and constantly tinkering.
Yeah.
How do I make this better? How can I? What if I put this here? Necessity is the mother of invention.
I heard that on Schoolhouse Rock.
It really is.
yeah.
It really is. And some people, they find that tool and then it just works. And that's how guitar works. You're being very, very kind, Tom. Very kind. I don't think you've seen me play live, and I don't even know when you saw me play live, but I know you heard Paul Morgan play. I know you heard him play, and that guy was a monster.
Oh,
And
I've never heard him play.
You never got to hear Paul.
Mm-hmm.
I can't play you any of his stuff. It's on Spotify.
That sucks. I mean, you can't even play Instinct shit.
What we need to find out, Jim.
I was going to put some of my stuff on there, but I don't want to do it because I want to play it here.
So I know that there's a lot of people that post stuff, and they do videos and they do tutorials, like some of the guys I talk about, and they get away with it somehow. So there is some loophole that if we do research, we can find out a way that we can. So much on Facebook, but certainly on YouTube.
You can play a cover.
No, on YouTube, when I watch these song reviews. They are playing the actual songs, the
Well,
studio
yeah.
recordings.
Well, I mean, like
So
that guy E-Rock. He plays. Like there's a
And they
picture
crit-
of Goo Goo Dolls.
I don't want to say they critique it, but they do commentary.
They don't do it. They play part of the song. They play over it, so it's like there's an extra layer. And
no,
it's
I'm
kind of like
talking about stuff where they literally just play the song. So I'm going to find the guy that I watch, Doug Helvinger or something like that, the Daily Doug. And if we play his stuff, we will get dinged for playing it because they'll just look. If you go to his channel, he plays the song and then talks about the song. He does Iron Maiden a lot. He loves Iron Maiden. These are all the
Who's
songs.
here?
Nancy just
Oh, okay.
got back
I was gonna say.
from Maryland.
kind of afraid.
But there's a workaround, and I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I looked around. I mean, you can't play like snippets because even a few seconds will screw you. But like I'm gonna play literally like name that tune with this. Like E-Rock does that whole thing, but that's him playing the guitar part.
Understood. Well, if it's not the actual song, you can do a lot of things.
Yeah.
So Jim Naffis is asking me my favorite guitarist that plays a Les Paul other than Les Paul. Well, that would be Ace Frehley. At least Ace in the 70s.
Yeah, not at
Most-
M3. That was weird.
No, that was terrible.
It was scary.
Ace just
I didn't
canceled
even
a
want to
bunch-
look at you. I was terrified you were going
Ace
to
just
freak out.
canceled a bunch of shows.
I thought you were
Ace
going to
had-
Hulk out or something
I
and
was-
like just break the
I
stadium.
was so fucking angry.
Mm.
And I'm trying to think who else played a Les Paul. I mean, Neil Sean is a great Les Paul player.
I didn't even realize he played Les Pauls. I thought he played.
So Neil is the first guy, really of any kind of stature that played one with a Floyd Rose. So these two guitars, they're called Axuses. They
Like
got
breastises.
yes.
Okay.
Neil helped them develop those, and he didn't like the way things were going. He walked away, and then they got with Alex Lifeson. They came up with the Alex Lifeson model, which is a derivative of these. But what makes those different is the back of the neck is sculpted out. There's no neck heel. That's all Neil Sean innovation or Neil Sean collaboration.
He didn't want to get arthritis.
These things happen in business. There was an amplifier called the PV Triple X. Had one.
Yeah, because Pee Wee Herman used that.
No,
Oh,
that was a movie.
thinking of something else.
So that amplifier was developed with PV and a famous guitar player named George Lynch.
Oh,
At
that
the
guy.
at the 11th hour, he decided he didn't want to be involved with them. He walked away, and he went over to. He made the Lynch box amplifier. It's called, and so they had this amplifier they developed, and they decided to put it out, and they called it Triple X. Same thing. Satriani had now an amplifier. Boy, I'm all over the place. Called the JSX for probably 10 or 11 years. And he decided he didn't want to be involved with them anymore, and he moved on. They renamed it. They gave it a number situation, and they renamed the album, the amplifier. Eddie Van Halen had
Drink some more.
I know. He had the 5150 with PV. When he left, he went over to Fender, and they developed the EVH amps. PV they renamed the amp the 6505. They still make it to this day. It's the original EVH amp. Unfortunately, it's not the original EVH amp. You know why? Because they don't make it in Mississippi anymore, or wherever it was they made the PVs. They're all made in China now.
Oh, well, that's kind of like Mississippi.
They have a similar sound, and they work very well, but some of the quality is not quite what it was, and when stuff was made.
We should
here.
make a song. We should do a song instead of like 5150, but call it 302.
That's interesting. So Tom Atkins says he feels that Paul Reed Smith guitars are excellent, but they feel sterile. That might be because it was a new guitar. Sometimes a guitar needs to be broken in, Tom. And over time, like a Stradivarius or something like that, you think of a
Did you
violin.
need to break in a Stradivarius?
Well, if you buy one now, they've been broken in.
Well, yeah.
The
couple hundred years
quality
old.
of that is because it's been broken in. A 58 or a
I
59
thought it was
Les
the
Paul.
wood.
it's the age of the wood more than it is
No,
the
I think
wood.
it's the quality of the wood.
It's a combination. There's a lot of stuff going on
No,
there.
see, I think it's just
If you buy a brand, I guarantee you a Stradivarius brand new was not that great.
fine. I'll go
was
get
good
one. I'll
enough.
go back in time and get one. We'll
Okay.
see.
Marty said he'll see you there.
Yeah, I am Marty McFly. Give me a break.
I watched a video today. It was a play on that. On Marty in the car with his mom.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's weird. It's like, it was two actors portraying. She's like, it's like I'm kissing my brother. And then he's like, ew, that's just so weird. And then all of a sudden she jumps on him and he goes, okay. And they go for it. And he goes back to Doc. Doc, I banged my mom. And he goes, you can't do that, Marty. You can't do that. Wait, I've got a solution. So fast forward. He's in the car again. Door knocks. It's another Marty. You guys can't do this. You can't do this. Fast forward. He's back with Doc. We had a three-way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jim Naffis says, there's all these music reaction videos. They're playing the full songs. How are they getting away with that?
I don't know. Maybe they're like.
Is there some
fucking the
kind of a
pitch
clause
to it?
thing? What
Everything
is
I've
it?
ever looked at, and I've done this over the years, trying to figure out what to do. You can't play snippets. You can't play the song. You can't. I don't.
You can't even
know.
walk down the street if somebody's playing their car stereo.
Yeah, I know. I saw
But they
somebody
do
get
these-
shot doing that last
They
week.
do these reaction videos.
Yeah, I don't know.
We need to find out if somebody could do that research for us because we're too
Oh,
fucking stupid and busy.
Hang on a minute. Wait, I know who to ask.
Hudamaki? What monkey?
Hang on a minute.
I'm surprised Tom doesn't know Tom Nally. He knows everything. He's like the internet genius. When's he coming back to do the show? That's what I want to know. Is he even there? I saw him commenting. Tom Nally of the world famous show, This Is Tom's World. Did he put up a video this week? I didn't see one. I should look. Anyway, I love Les Pauls. I wish I could take them out to gigs and play them, but, my thumb sucks. And, it's just, I don't have the dexterity anymore. I'm getting old. And my grandfather warned me that day would come. He told me about it because he was a guitar player and he got arthritis and all kinds of shit happened.
Apparently, AI says that you have to pay a license.
Oh. Wonder how much that costs.
A lot. More than our budget is zero.
We're negative dollars, Jim.
Yeah, that's why we. Yeah, I mean that's why
we sit here every week.
We make our own music.
Speaking of that, you said that because we only have half an hour left.
Yeah.
We have a lot to cover. You said our friend cut some new tunes.
Yeah,
I think
he did.
You should play some of that new music from Cookie Puss.
Yeah, this was kind of a scary kind of thing.
We're not going to get in trouble, are we?
No. Wait a minute here. Let me figure this out now. I have to figure out what order the dumb bastard sent it to me in.
Did he send it to you in like a JPEG format?
He sent a zip file, but it's. I just want to get it right.
I didn't know you could make a song out of a JPEG.
No. So,
Okay.
all right. So here's the first one he sent me. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Two legends. One freezer. One made of cookies. One made of fudge. Both betrayed by the same cone-slinging devil. Tonight, only one dessert walks out alive. I hear your name on every cake. Fudgy boy, you're a corporate fake. You sold your fudge, you lost your soul. Now I'm here to rock and roll. You used to dream of melting free. Now you're merchant aisle 3. I'm cracked the code, but I'm still true. And I've got a cherry with your name on it too. This freezer ain't big enough for two. You're just jealous, babe.
So that's one of them. I think that was actually the second one he sent. I think this was the first one because I know the first one he was like, he was pissing him off.
Yeah, it's me, baby. Cookie freaking Puss!
I want to play this before I go on stage.
Straight out of the freezer case. And I'm melting with
I'm gonna play
rage.
this at the end.
Born in a freezer in 82. Frosted smile, cookie fries, whoop-de-doo.
I think I like this one the best.
They say you're a star kid, you'll make 'em all drool. But I was just a cake for some ice cream fool. He said, sell that puss, make it cute, make it fast while I'm sweating in boxes, freezing my ass. I'm nobody's mascot, I'm nobody's treat. I'm a sugar-coated seller with a cookie sheet beat. Spoon me no more. Yeah, don't you dare open that door. I'm tired of your cold, your sprinkles, your lies. You
I am-
turned me out, now I'm dead
I am
inside.
playing this
Spoon
show.
me no more.
And if people understand the lyrics, they're going to be freaking out.
I don't know, they will.
Yeah.
Cookie puss ain't your cake again. I used to dream of freedom.
I think he's got his voice a little distorted.
But they slap on a smile for the TV show. Hey kids, it's Cookie Puss. He talks, he flies.
You know, it'd be great if there
Yeah,
were
we
sound
did
effects.
cookie eyeballs and 100 lies.
Yeah, I can see what he wants to do with that.
The old Tom C, you
Hey,
dairy sin,
kids.
you crusty cold
Hey,
sucking frostbitten has been. You made your fortune on my
Could do a
frosty
rap
face.
album.
Now I'm sticky, bitter, and off my base. Spoon me no more. Your ice cream industry whore. I'm tripping revenge on your corporate floor. Cookie Puss don't chill no more. You can tell Fudgy the whale, I don't care.
Him and Fudgy
They
is not
freaking
getting along.
rotten there, but me, I'm breaking free tonight. No more napkins, no more bites.
I think it's going to be a hit out.
Now I'm out the freezer. I'm taking names. Melting hard
Wait, wait.
I
Let me
understand.
let that stop. Okay.
and causing stains. From cardboard stores to the grocery aisle. Cookie Puss
Get him now?
fight with
Really?
spoon me no more. I ain't your frosty folklore.
I get my
You can
heart
kiss
all
my
day.
creamy crust goodbye. I'm going from hell to
Sound like Cookie Puss.
spoon me no
I don't
more.
think it exists
I'm
anymore.
taking the floor.
I mean,
Cookie Puss
the artist is known as Cookie
for
Puss.
war. Yeah.
One he gets really
You
fucking.
thought I was sweet? I'm lactose intolerant. The bullshit. The bullshit.
Wow.
That's a hit,
Yeah, there's.
especially with a certain generation.
Hang on a minute. I'm gonna. Is this the one?
Cake left.
This is the one. The ending is really weird. This is the first one I played.
Funny, the guitar parts are
They're
identical.
very, very close. Yeah.
The lights flicker. The hum fades. And when the frost settles, there's just one cake left. A lonely cookie
He needs to get some songwriters.
sitting on a
Yeah.
puddle of fudge. Victory.
Victory. You know, it'd be cool
So-
if you did like a East Coast, West Coast ice cream cake thing with him.
Yeah, they were trying
Where
to do.
he's like,
Yeah.
he's going after Fudgy the Whale.
Well, there is this one.
You thought I was bad? You ain't met Fudgy. That blubbery bastard's been swimming in sin since '83. And let me tell you, it ain't chocolate. Fudgy was my
So there's that. So
Oh my God, Chandler Bing.
oh, and then there's this one.
He let you
The
have
ballad.
everything.
There's only 4 of them.
Fudgy me. A freezer full of regrets. They thought they owned us. But death doesn't take corporate orders.
There's that riff again.
What? Where did he get this guitar
I
player?
don't know.
He's like, hey, you're good. You play the same thing over and over.
I float in the freezer, a ghostly swirl. Cookies for eyes, chocolate for a curl. Fudgy swims hard,
I know, me too.
smug as ever.
You know what we need?
I haunt his
A beer.
fudge, now and forever.
Oh my God.
No birthday candles, no icing parade, just a bit of frost of the life we made. We were masked after sugar, puppets of cream. Now we live a night.
Joby's crying.
Where the melted roam and the freezer's knife slices through memories, sprinkles of pain. Chocolate rivers flow like acid rain.
There it is again. The same damn riff.
Tom
You
Carver
gotta cut corners somewhere in
and
finances,
some
right?
neon glow, but he can't
more of a
taste the
ballad.
sorrow we know.
It's a little sad.
The cones are empty, the ice cream melts slow, and we are the ghosts who'll never show. We weren't sweet enough, we weren't bitter enough, but we're forever deliciously furious.
Crumble.
So next
far as I
time,
know.
you
Should.
eat that cake.
Cannibalism.
Beneath the sugar, cookie plus fudgy, and the souls of the melted.
The guy can play solo.
Here's something. God damn. Oh, wait. That's it. No, wait. Let's get rid of that nonsense. Apparently the guy knows more than that one chord.
We were desserts with dreams, but they ate us alive for smiles and sprinkles just to survive. Fudgy sold his soul, I spat in his face. Now we drift in freezer limbo, a bitter embrace. So the melted ones we
Okay. I just can't.
I think they should reopen the Carvel Cake Shop again.
I mean, at least use they could
Yeah,
I
use
mean,
the music.
yeah,
They
I mean,
could do well.
Yeah.
He-
So I don't know.
the owner's dead.
Well, I know one of these songs. I don't know which one. One of them is bitches about
Did
Tom Carvel.
I play that documentary about the owner?
Carvel? I'm
Yeah.
dying.
Did I play that? On
No. And by the way, Diego said you can't even post you singing a song. So I don't know.
Who? Oh, like
yeah.
you sing over it.
Yeah.
Well, if it's a live version, you can get away with murder.
Well,
Because we played live bands that other people have recorded, and
Yeah.
you know that's
Yeah. You do a cover, it seems okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I see guys a lot of times they do they'll do a guitar demo and they'll play the song in
yeah.
the background and then they just play
They might
over
get
it.
they might get dinged for that.
They don't.
Sometimes you do.
I don't know. They're still out there.
I don't know.
So, but I will. I'll find out. He was going to get back to me, and there's apparently more
Maybe we
shit.
could have him on the show and interview him about his.
We can
stuff.
ask him about it, but I'll.
Hold on.
Let me see if I can send you this stuff.
You hear that?
I do. What are you playing with a vibrator for?
I wish.
You do?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh. Oh. See the buzz?
Oh my God. So I can send them to you this way.
I'm stepping on it, I think.
Yeah, something's crossed over. Well, that sounds better.
Where is it?
Oh, that's right. So you want me to send these to you via Messenger?
No.
Okay, then I won't do that.
I need like something I can put in my phone. So when I get to a show,
Yeah.
you know,
I can email them to you?
yeah, it might work. I can load it,
All right.
download it in my phone if I have enough memory. I want you to hear this thing.
Ugh.
That's what she said. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, it sounds terrible. Sounds good.
I think it's
I mean, it's also an amazingly good-looking guitar.
Yeah, but you have a girlfriend who's amazingly good looking, but she can't suck dick.
I know. Yeah, I think that works.
I think I'm taking this thing on the road
Yeah, that sounds really good.
to the 4 bars I go to. You're being too nice, Tom. But dude, I can't get over that. Like that thing sounds so fucking good. I don't know if it transcends through this shitty microphone.
No, it probably does not. No.
God. Anyway, I every person I talk to, like I was in the bathroom talking to myself at work. I'm like, I
What?
changed the pickup
Why
in
are you talking to
my
people-
heritage. You
Why are
should
you
hear
talking to people in the bathroom?
because I'm really happy about my guitar.
Oh,
What's going on with Florida Man?
oh, there's Florida Man stuff.
See, I knew it was going to happen. Oh, you're sending me that.
I was
do that
going
later.
to,
Just
but
do that
I'll do it
later.
later.
Yeah,
It's just being completely
you're
idiotic.
over
like,
the top. I don't have a gig for another week. I'll forget about this by then. So next Screwballs show.
yeah.
Now there's a possibility the next Screwball show, the 25th, I may not be able to play.
5th of what?
25th of October.
Oh, October.
There's a rumor my nephew's getting married. I might have to. It's a whole thing.
Did you get an invitation for a block party thing? In your mailbox?
Something, yeah. I have a gig that day, but yeah.
Good.
So Tom Atkins is asking, what amp was I playing 15 years ago? It's over Jim's shoulder. I think I was playing. No, maybe not. I might have been playing the Mesa then, but I know when Old School started out, I was using that Carvin amplifier over there, and then I switched to the PV Triple X for 2 years, and then I got the first Mesa, which is the amp I take out to.
Where is that? Oh, it's in there.
It's in the other room. Yeah,
Right.
because the band van's empty. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. And this is the backup. This was my buddy's amp. I bought it off him. This is the cherry one. This one doesn't leave the house or Studio B.
That's why it's cherry.
It's cherry. If you notice the one I play with Old School, 2 of the knobs are broken off. I haven't had time to get it in the shop to
Did
get
Hank bite the knob off?
No, the amp fell.
Oh, that's even worse.
And the knobs broke off, and the thing still works. I need to get it into my good buddy at
Rasputin.
Claytone amplifiers, and have him put some new volume pots on, and sounds. But if I do that, it's going to be like 3 weeks I'm not using it. And this amp sounds great, but that amp sounds way better. I know that sounds crazy.
Yeah, just take a break. Get it done.
Oh, so Tom saw me with the Triple X. Yeah, the Triple X was a great amp. I traded that in and got the cabinet that's sitting right here. I actually traded the whole amp in and got this cabinet. And that amp ended up getting sold at Sam Ash. Some kid destroyed it, brought it back to Sam Ash, and Mike Calamia.
It was wet when I got it.
Mike Calamia took it back in trade. The amp was destroyed. He took it. They zeroed it out. It was going in the dumpster.
What the fuck did they do to it?
I don't know, but I know my buddy Clay could fix it. So that amp Mike ended up getting that and giving it to, what's his name? The guitar player in his band, Stubbs.
Oh, Stubbs, yeah.
So Stubbs has it now, but Stubbs hasn't taken it in to get it fixed. So Tom's asking, what's the story with the Chinese Marshalls? Don't ask me, I wouldn't use one. There are Chinese amplifiers out there that are actually half decent, believe it or not. And there's actually Chinese guitars that are very good right now. But I have no confidence in the Chinese Marshalls at all. I don't like them. I've played them and I haven't liked the tone. And I think what that comes down to is the circuitry and the power transformers. Power transformers play a big role in your tone overall. I have that Marshall that Mark borrowed about a month and a half ago. I don't think I'm ever getting it back.
No.
He's got a bunch of my gear right now. And I really love the whatever they're using in these maces. Now, I will say that the fucking volume pots are cheap as shit because they're made out of plastic. The stems.
It'll last forever if you keep it out of the sun.
No, if you don't take it on stage and drop it while you're loading out.
Or Hank bites it off.
Who's Hank?
It's a long story. I don't have time for that.
I had a friend named Hank. He's dead. Anyway. Let's jump to, since we have 4 people listening.
Yeah.
Let's go to Florida Man. So we can
do
get
that?
this thing rolling.
Florida man does whatever a Florida man can. Have a job, probably not. Why is that? He's a freak. Look out!
Here comes the Florida Man.
Just play this on stage, too.
Is he drunk?
I gotta send you a
Listen, bud,
I'll play this.
he's got
Dude, we'll
more
have so much fun
alcohol
tonight's
than
show.
blood. What's he drink? Turpentine.
I'll play.
Jesus
also
Christ,
play,
he's probably blind. Hey there,
Peaky Blinders.
there goes a
And now I
Florida
can play
man
the
at a taco
Yeah.
stand
Represent
in a puddle of puke
episode
with
4
a
then.
beer in hand. He smells just like a
Modified.
dead fluke. Florida man, fucked up stanky ass Florida.
All right, I'm done
Could have
with
done
that.
without the bathtub scene.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I always wonder, is that real or
I don't think that was real. I think that was.
I don't think
prosaic.
it's real either. Yeah, that was a little too thick.
Yeah.
Even
John
for-
Holmes was like blushing.
Well, you know what? I remember. I'll put the word thing up so people can say it. But I do remember years ago. The hell? Hang on a minute.
Boardwalk Empire.
No. I was at a. What the hell is this? What is going on?
You're
here?
good.
No, it's there. It is. That's better. I was at a family party, and my nephew, who was about 3, 4 at the time, was naked in a window, and I'm like, why is his log so huge? Like, I was just horrified. Like, he's deformed. He's like the fucking elephant man. And I realized he just wasn't circumcised.
That'll do it.
It was like, yeah, it was weird. It was like, it looked like, I don't know, like a shillelagh.
Snuffleupagus.
It was like, all normal, and the end was fucking gigantic.
I
and
didn't
I'm
think we'd
like,
end up here tonight.
It's horrifying. Anyway, okay.
Fucking Guinness.
You want to do the rules?
Yeah, okay. So this is a game that Jim has come up with. It's really not much of a game. It's more as a social commentary.
It's a nightmare.
There are 6 statements on here.
Yep.
5 of which are actual news stories from Florida. One of them is not real. The game here, the goal here is for you to guess which one is not real. Jim made it up.
You know what? This is all over the internet now.
And the irony of this is sometimes they're just indiscernible.
Mostly because, honest to God, like, I mean, like, I have family in Florida. I used to live there. Like, I wonder if they ever, I know my sister is listening to this sometimes, but she never lived there. But I always wonder if they're listening and just pissed off. But I'm like, prove me wrong.
Let them be.
Fucking prove. I remember.
These are real stories.
I'll do a real quick aside. One time I was in Florida and this dude was flying this box kite that was the size of a fucking car. Right?
Hey, if it flies, fly.
And I walked up to him like, what are you doing, man? And he's like, oh, I'm just flying this kite. He's like, I made it out of an old Navy life raft. And I mean, the thing's fucking huge.
Right.
He told me he got in trouble one time because he was flying. We were kind of close to Palm Beach Airport.
Pre-drone.
He flew it. He had a mile of twine. He flew the fucking thing a mile in the air, and somebody from the FAA came to his house while he was flying it. Like, you got to bring that shit down, man. So
Take it down a notch, son.
yeah, just a bit.
You're in our airspace.
All right, so Diego already picked one, so I'm going to read them off. So I'll read them off one at a time. Pick which one is fake. So number 1, Florida woman injured after bullet left in oven by Florida man explodes.
What? Wait, what?
I'll remind me about a Darwin Award after this about that. Florida man calls 911 to report lack of vodka.
I would.
Florida man kills roommate over missing corn dog.
That happened.
Florida man denies masturbating on beach, says he was airing out his penis.
That definitely happened.
Florida, that's because you've done it. Florida man claim we've all done it. Florida man claims he's half merman caught trespassing in community pool. Florida man accidentally shoots off penis and testicles while cleaning gun.
That definitely happened.
So, what do you think? Diego's already got 3. This is a tough one. A lot of penis things in there.
Well, it was the Guinness thing.
I couldn't help think like, and I'm not trying to make social commentary, but like, that guy's gay. I can't imagine he'd be popular. Ooh, it looks horrifying.
Tom Atkins is going with the merman.
Okay.
I'm going to go with that too.
It does kind of sound He-Man-esque, doesn't it?
Like, what's the relevancy of it?
There is relevance?
None of it. Well, you could.
You're looking for relevance?
Honestly, dude, you could put some logic behind any of these if
No,
you put
you can't.
alcohol behind it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, maybe.
See?
So, okay.
See, it worked when I said that.
I don't know. All right, so this one, the first one, Florida woman injured after bullet, blah, 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 is real.
Of course it is.
And the other gun one, Florida man actually shoots off his penis and testicles while cleaning. That's real.
I knew that happened.
Pretty sure I'm related to that guy. Oh my God, come on.
How come this shit doesn't do what you want it to?
I don't know. I think
You're actually using a mouse.
a mouse. Yeah, it's you know what it is? It's because Bill Gates was women treated him like shit, and we all pay. Motherfucker. It's not like I'm that fucking ripped. Okay,
We've all fucked a mother.
okay.
Maybe.
All right. The lack of vodka one is real.
I knew it. See?
The penis on the beach thing is real.
Dirty bastard.
There
was a thing about, I watched a thing on one of those shows where the lady was masturbating and she was trying to tell the cop she wasn't. And
that's harder to prove.
they had her on video.
Yeah, still. All right. So somebody picked the right one this week. And unfortunately, it was not Diego. So you and Tom got the right one.
Tom, we get front row seats to what I don't know.
I thought this one would be tough because that doesn't sound unreasonable to me after all this kind of stuff.
We're going to have to come up with a real win-win thing. Like, what can people get?
Well, we have a negative budget, so that's going to be tough.
Could we reserve a table at an old school show?
Well, I think maybe you just make out with whoever wins.
That's not a prize. That's a scare tactic.
Still.
He writes victory. It's a shame there's a delay.
Yeah. So, but no, there was a Darwin Award years and years ago. I think it was the first one I ever actually saw, and it was from Florida. And I had to check this out. Apparently, it is real. Sadly,
None of this applies to Disney, by the way.
Guy's driving down the road, and I can't remember. I think his headlights died. So he pulls off, and he sees that the fuse is fucked. So he doesn't have a replacement fuse, and he's like, "Wait a minute." So he goes in the back of the truck, and he pulls out a box of 22 long rifle rounds, and he shoves one in, and the lights come back on. So he's like, "Okay," driving down the road. He's cruising down the road, and all of a sudden, the bullet heats up enough, it goes off and blows his testicles off. Oh. Like, I had to know, is that real? Apparently, it is a real Florida man story. It may be the first Florida man story.
Jesus H.
So, there you go.
Well, I think when
Tom wants to be on the show right
I
now.
know. I said, well, next week, because we're down to 4 minutes.
Ah, yeah. Shit. Okay.
So apparently, speaking of things, Florida, because Derek, my boy from Vice Grip Garage, he had to sell his house, dude.
Why?
So I was watching the last couple episodes, and I was like, why is the garage empty? I'm like, what's going on?
The
There's
farmer?
less and less cars in there. This past week, he's doing a show. He's in a garage that I don't recognize.
Yeah.
And the ones before that, the cats would walk in and come to find out that I'd heard him mention a couple times that people had been trespassing on his property because they know where he lived.
Yeah.
They were like poaching stuff off cars when he wasn't there because, it's just him and the wife and the kids. They needed to sell the property and move somewhere undisclosed. So they
that
probably
sucks.
They probably had to form an LLC and buy a house under the LLC so that, because it's all public record, because I've done the search and it comes up and shows the house.
Yeah.
I knew the address for years.
Next time, Tom, we promise. Just let the
or
talk
you
that
can,
Mr.
or you
Paul.
can call in. You can
Yeah.
call in. We can set it up. Jim can
Figure something out.
Just write Jim an email
No,
through
just text me
through
on Facebook.
or
Yeah.
text him on Facebook, and we'll set it up ahead of time, and we'll get you on. We want to know if you have a microphone. Of course, that would be important so we could hear you. But anyway, so they had to sell their house, and he just finished doing all
It
those
was
renovations.
such a nice place, too.
I'm heartbroken. I was very upset by all this.
I mean, he did show a lot. I mean, he showed a lot of photos of his place.
I know.
It's easy enough to do. Like I was actually in a meeting with this guy. Like I said, I'm on some project, and this dude and I had to have a meeting at work, and he was like, he said oh, I was talking to somebody, and they said you do a lot of Halloween stuff. I'm like, yeah. And he fucking, in the middle of the thing, he went on to Google Maps and looked at my address.
Yeah.
And when they go down our street, it's right around this time of year when they update the pictures every single time. So there's always Halloween shit out. And he's like, oh, yeah, I show you something. I'm like, that's fucking weird, dude. You got anything to plug?
No.
Oh, my God.
Not till next week. Next week, next Friday and Saturday, the 17th and the 18th. Old School will be at Sweeney's. It'll be the band with Tom, not with Tom, with Bob.
No.
And we're going to have Claire.
Oh, sweet.
And I don't know, we might even have her next Saturday. I don't know that.
You got to have her at
18th.
Screwballs one of these days.
We will. But here's the thing. Starting in November, she's going to Nashville.
Oh, nice.
She's got something going on. I'm not going to say what it is, but something's going on. And we'll see what we can do about that. Maybe we'll get her on the air. I don't know what.
Bring her
To
in the studio.
explain what's happening. She's got some stuff going on.
Nice.
So good for Claire. Very proud of you. So these, last couple shows in October, maybe we'll get her on and do some stuff. And I don't know, but after that, I don't know when the next time we're going to even see her again is.
Well,
so good for her. Thank you, Tom. Very nice of you to be an active participant.
So right after, actually right now, if you want to keep listening to weird stuff on MoncoRadio.com, my daughter's radio show, The Cat Call, is going on right now. Give it a shout out at MoncoRadio.com. Mention the P word, but nobody will listen to you because I don't think they have a call in. But it doesn't really matter. Just go to MoncoRadio.com.
Go listen because it's
watch
great.
and listen, whatever the hell you have to do.
Eclectic.
Eclectic. It's
That's
very
the-
eclectic.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have messed her up good, but her music taste is really awesome. So give her a shout. And then, it was her birthday last week, so happy birthday.
I sent her a happy birthday.
She told me to tell you, like I told her, I was like, oh, you got some birthday wishes. And she's like, I'm never on Facebook.
Oh.
So I was like, all right.
Just tell her to come New Year's.
So
What
yep.
New Year's? There's no New Year's. We
No,
don't do that
no
anymore.
such thing. So,
Okay.
and then, so Halloween's coming up.
Oh, dude.
So if
We're getting close.
you got nothing to do,
Come to Jasper Road.
come to Jasper Road and check it out. There'll be drinks and Jello shots and
it's a
weirdness
Friday
and
night this year.
It's a Friday night.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I don't feel the pressure to tear it all down. Of course, I have a gig the next day.
God damn it! I was going to ask you about that.
I'm playing a party.
What time are you done?
No, the next day.
For Saturday, I know. What time you done?
Oh, I don't know. We're playing in Levittown. I'm gonna be far, far away.
Ah, fuck.
Why? What's going on?
Might be something going on that Saturday.
What?
Tell you later.
Why did you do this to me? I would have booked
I
the gig.
I told you weeks ago.
This was months ago,
I might have told you months ago.
but you didn't have me.
You didn't have anything booked. We talked about this.
But you didn't tell me to mark it off.
I did.
What the fuck, dude?
I'm telling you.
Maybe I'll have to just. Oh no! Oh no! This is terrible.
You know.
Two legends.
That that riff's gonna haunt me tonight.
All right, Jim. That's it.
All right, we're out, guys. Everybody, thank you for showing up.
We'll
Thank
see you
for
next
listening.
week. I don't know who's going to be here with us. It could be my stepdaughter.
So
I don't know.
yeah, maybe.
She was supposed to be here tonight.
People
She's
have
busy.
stuff to do.
She's busy
So
doing
all
real
right.
stuff.
Yeah, this isn't real. None of this is real. That's why I actually have a disclaimer about the show. Like, none of this is real.
It's not.
Don't be freaks and be weird. And,
It's incredible
listen
this
to
digital backdrop that we have.
yeah, but I mean, I tell people all the time, like don't get your news from the internet, from social media. Don't listen to influencers. And even though we're telling you that, we're not influencers. We're just two drunk idiots, and we make more sense than anyone else. So
I agree. L'chaim.
yeah, word. So all right, we're
It's
out.
Italian for get your rocks off.
Yeah, I heard that before, I think. So, all right. So, thanks everybody for hanging out. We will see you next week.
That's some
And
damn good beer.
behave or don't. See you next time. Bye.